friends from various movements in Andhra. Good evening to you all. This event is being organized on the 31st anniversary of Chernobyl, major accident that happened over 31 years ago. Now there's an important question in front of us, whether this state is going to be Telugu Desam or Anu Desam. Telugu Desam means I don't mean your party, but land of Telugus. Is this state going to be a land for Telugus or a land for nuclear reactors? The government of India is very clear that they will set up all the destructive projects in two states in country. One is Tamil Nadu, the other is Andhra. Between these two states, the total capacity of nuclear power is going to be roughly about 25,000 megawatt, my dear friends. Andhra alone will have roughly about 16 to 18,000 megawatt. Tamil Nadu will have anything between 12,000 to 15,000 megawatt on a very rough scale. So I hail from Tamil Nadu, and it is very high time that the people of Tamil Nadu and people of Andhra come together and fight this nuclear. I would like to warn the people of Tamil Nadu and Andhra. Whenever the regional powers, regional states like Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, or Tamil Nadu and Andhra, or Tamil Nadu and Kerala, whenever we try to come together, always the central government will raise an issue. If it is Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, it will be Kaveri issue. If it is Tamil Nadu and Kerala, it will be Mullai Periyar issue. If it is Tamil Nadu and Andhra, it will be Krishna water issue. So whenever the southern states try to come together to assert its sovereignty, assert its federal structure of this country, always the central government will ensure that Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra, Tamil Nadu and Kerala will fight amongst ourselves. So the policy of the central government is very clear. We want a powerful central government, weak and powerless state government. For that to be ensured, they will always kindle this fight between our states. I would like to go back to 31 years back. There was this young girl by name Ludmila. She was then Russian, basically Ukrainian. She just got married. She was they were a young couple, Ludmila and Vasia. Her husband name was Vasia. There were three young couples staying in the first floor of a building. It's a fire office. So they are staying in the first floor of that office. In the ground floor, there are got fire engines, firefighting equipment, and things like that. This girl, Ludmila and Vasia, very young and very lovable couples, were just got married. And whenever they used to go for shopping in the then Ukraine, which is near Chernobyl, they used to go together. They were so happy living their married life. On that eventful day on April 26, 1986, precisely 31 years back, at night around 1:30, there was a sudden blast that happened. This guy, this fireman, he was a fireman, he is a firefighter. So he opened the doors of his home, the room rather, and saw that some smoke was flowing out of the nuclear power plant. And he immediately closed the door and told his wife, you sleep, there's an accident in the nuclear power plant, I'll have to go, it's a nation's call. So he went out, around 2:30 he went out. He along with other firemen went to that plant. Till morning 7:38, the same day, there was no news about this guy, there was no news about this person named Vasia. Suddenly around 7:30, 8 o'clock, just after 5-6 hours he left, there's a call from the hospital that he is admitted in the hospital. She was shocked. So she rushed to the hospital. They did not allow her to get inside the hospital. They said, this guy has acquired radiation to something like 1,600 Roentgens. Even if one person has acquired something 400 Roentgens, he will die immediately. So this guy has acquired, he has got a radiation to the maximum extent of 1,600. So this hospital was few meters away from the place where this girl went. I finished this story. So they did not allow her to get inside. She was shocked. She said, he is my husband. Why are you not allowing me to see my husband? You know what? The doctor immediately came out and said, he is a radioactive reactor. He is no more your husband. Nobody can go and see him. This girl bribed the nurses, bribed the doctors, went inside and saw him. He was so beautiful, and within few hours his skin was bailing out blood, skin, the eyes were out. I mean, she couldn't see him. Next week's time he passed away. Like this, lot of people passed away. At the end of that whole thing, they have to demolish that hospital because that hospital itself has become more radioactive. The hospital was demolished and buried under concrete, like what Sharmaji said now. Like how they put concrete over the reactor, they had to bury this hospital. 400 kilometers radiation spread. Ukraine, Belarus, Russia, the entire area was completely radioactive contaminated. 20 lakh acres of agricultural land became unusable, became radioactive. 20 lakh acres of agricultural land. Immediately, in the next few months, 2 lakh people got different forms of cancer. 40,000 people in East Europe, 40,000 children were born as, I would call them special children. For some the eyes would be out, for some there will be eight fingers in their leg, for some their head would be protruding the other side. So like that, 40,000 children were born in East Europe. Overall, the last 30 years, Chernobyl accident has caused 9 lakh deaths, my dear friends. 9 lakh deaths in the last 31 years. And you know what? The government of Ukraine, now Ukraine, then Soviet Russia, has spent 2,88,000 crores only on health and evacuation. I'm not talking about decommissioning at all. Only on health and evacuation, the government of Ukraine and Belarus has spent 2,88,000 crores, and Ukraine, Belarus and Russia has spent 5 lakh crores to decontaminate the area. Till now, till this year, Ukraine and Belarus has been spending 5 to 7% of their annual budget to decontaminate the area. You see outside, there are a lot of special children outside, are the children of Chernobyl. And there is a special, dedicated site for children of Chernobyl. You'll be able to track how many children are born deformed, how many children are born as special children. You can have a track of that. So there was a scientist called Valery Lotsov. He's a Ukrainian scientist working in the Chernobyl plant. He committed suicide. In 3 years after the accident, he committed suicide. You know what was the reason he has written in that suicide note? He is saying, for the last 3 years, I am not able to eat the food that is grown in my own land. They have to import food from far European countries like UK and France for them to eat. So he wrote a suicide note saying, I am not able to eat the food that is grown in my land, so I am going to commit suicide, and he committed suicide. There are a lot of people who committed suicide because they are not able to bear the pain of radiation or bear the pain of their loss of their near and dear ones. So you could see suicide rates went up like anything, radiation, how it got spread. The Draculas, we have seen Draculas. If they go and bite somebody's neck, then that person also will become like a Dracula, right? That's the myth behind Draculas. So the same thing happened here. Whichever particle the radiation goes and touches, it becomes radioactive. The hospitals, the roads, the helicopters which were used to pour concrete on the nuclear reactors became radioactive. They have to be dumped. If you search for Chernobyl helicopters, you could see an excellent photograph where all the helicopters will stand in line, but those can't be used because they are radioactively contaminated. Friends, this is not that you can build high walls to prevent radiation. You cannot do it. You cannot prevent radiation from entering anywhere. Inside body, inside land, inside water, inside farm, inside rivers, inside ocean. You cannot prevent radiation entering from anywhere else. But my question here is, Chernobyl happened in 1986, 31 years back. Did the world learn any lesson from Chernobyl? This is the one question I want to ask you. Did we human beings, did we learn any lessons from Chernobyl? The answer is an emphatic no. Why? When Chernobyl happened, there was a huge human cry in Japan. I read the stories about a lot of people. They went to the government. And said, there's a major accident in Chernobyl. In Japan was depending 38% on nuclear power. So there are a lot of 54 reactors in Japan that are functioning at that point of time. People who are living near those reactors went to the government of Japan, went to their provincial governors and said, already Russia has met with an accident. The same thing could happen to the reactors in Japan. So why won't we shut it down? You know what the Japanese government said? No. Russia was using an obsolete technology. Russia is not known for its processes. Russia is not known for its technology. We are buying 6 in Kunamulam, 6 in Kawali nuclear reactors from Russia. Keep this in mind. The government of Japan said Russians are not known for their technologies. Russians are not known for their processes. So we Japanese are very well, very good in our processes, very good in our technology. The Japanese technology is so superior. So you don't worry about that. I met a mushroom grower in Fukushima. She was affected by the Fukushima accident. She was a mushroom farmer. Osagawa. I met her. She said, after the Chernobyl accident happened, they all went and purchased this Geiger counters. Geiger counters is the one which will measure the radiation. They all kept in their homes. But after the Japanese government gave the assurance that nothing will happen in Japan because Japan is technologically advanced, so sophisticated country, they all switched off the Geiger counters. But what happened, my dear friends? 2011, a major tsunami struck the coast of Japan and we lost 3 reactors. 3 reactors were blown like anything. The world's most deadliest, the world's most dangerous accident happened in Fukushima.